Hey guys, so just doing something different. So since I typically talk about exercise and the extra activities and stuff that I do, I figured I would kind of share some with you. Most of you don't know, but a couple months before I started the videos, in September, I purchased a house, which the house has more things that I'm used to doing, like yard work and stuff like that, because renting, you don't have to deal with it. So one of the things that I've been doing is when I mow, I don't have a huge yard. It's nothing too crazy. It's your average, I guess, suburban lifestyle type home in the U.S. I have got an electric lawnmower. It does self-propel, but something that I've been trying to do to kind of help myself stay active is push it myself. So I'm going to kind of show you guys my backyard. I just mowed. As you can see, I'm a little, not necessarily, I'm going to say moist. That's because, as I'm sure you guys will see in some of my yard shots, it's kind of cloudy. There's supposed to be thunderstorms moving through the south of the U.S. over the next couple days. So I wanted to try to get the backyard mowed. We mowed the front yard a couple days ago. So just gonna kind of show you guys what I'm working with here. So here is my backyard. As you guys can see, it's nothing too crazy. Decent sized little yard, but this is what I just mowed. Just kind of give you guys a little bit more of a look, walk out a little. I just push mowed this. We kind of got a bee that is tormenting us. I don't want to kill the bee, so I try to mow when I'm not going to deal with him. He kind of hangs out over this planter over here by our neighbor's house. So anyway, let me start. Okay, so I showed you guys the backyard. Here's the front yard. Nothing too crazy. It kind of goes about 2 or 3 foot past that tree. But here's the fun part with the front yard. I've got this wonderful ditch to contend with on both sides of the driveway over there to where you can kind of see that taller grass starts, and then back. So kind of came back inside. Didn't want the neighbors to look at me like I was weird, kind of haven't gotten comfortable with the whole YouTube thing. So let me see if I can slowly pivot you guys and have a seat right here. So well, not with the glare. So we're gonna pivot and come on. All right, so I have been push mowing. The yard's quite thick, to be honest. I was kind of worried that my electric lawnmower wasn't going to cut it, but so far it's been doing a good job. We just have to stay on top of the mowing. But I've been not using the self-propel feature. It kind of helps, gives me a nice little workout, especially the ditch in the front, kind of pushing up and pushing the lawnmower down and pulling it up out of the ditch. Kind of helps. Sometimes it gets a little steep, or if it's muddy like it has been because it's been raining a lot, when I do mow the ditch, I will kind of use the self-propel feature so that way I don't necessarily fall in the ditch, and the lawnmower keeps its momentum. But I've been kind of doing that. It's a good little workout for me. If I mow all the yard, it takes about 45 minutes, and then I kind of switch out to the blower and then the weed eater to trim around the house and the fence. So anyway, just kind of share that with you guys. Typical thing that us diabetics have to deal with, yard work. I know you're kind of probably thinking, what is my blood sugar like? So let's have a look. So currently we've dropped down to 93. It was up a little bit higher. I think it was like 105 or something like that when I first started. I did just do the backyard. So it's 15, 20 minutes, just kind of depends on how things are going. Like I said, I do have a bee that has been tormenting us, not necessarily. It hasn't stung, but just going to keep an eye on it. I don't want to kill him. I know, say what you want to say. But anyway, I don't want to necessarily hurt the bee, so I've kind of been trying to mow around him. He didn't bother me today, but he has been bothering us previously. So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of one of the normal things that I've been doing. If I know you guys probably think, well, okay, well, what can I do or you do better? I mean, it's several different things. I mean, I don't necessarily know your guys' lifestyle with how things are. I mean, you could take your lunch break, finish your lunch quickly, and then walk some laps around your job if you could, or just kind of get some extra steps in. I know that I necessarily don't complain about parking and walking a little bit longer at work. So that's kind of, I try to do most of my activities and exercise on my off days, just so that way I don't have to necessarily deal with it too much at work. But I don't hesitate to, if I can, to kind of walk and do a little bit of extra. Most of the time when I am working, it is something yard or house related. Kind of keeps me going, maybe go to the store and get a couple things. If I do go and I have some time to kill, I won't waste that time. I'll kind of walk around the store and, get some steps. So anyway, that's kind of just a quick little exercise tidbit for you guys. As far as the diet portion of this kind of sequel, I I've lost about 10 or a little bit over 10 pounds since this started. My biggest focus is focusing on eating better things that are better for my blood sugar control. I have done really well at cutting back on my eating altogether. I've cut back on my insulin usage, roughly around 60 plus units, depending on the day. Some days are kind of a normal day. Some days aren't. It just kind of depends on if I allow myself to have kind of a cheat meal, or if my site works properly for me. I am trying to expand the site locations that I know that work well. I really love my abdomen. However, since I am a heavier set person, I do kind of have issues with the site staying on. For example, I take my pump off when I shower and suspend it and put the little keeper thing on my site. I was in the shower a couple weeks ago and just kind of doing my normal activity. My stomach kind of moved and then the site just kind of fell off. So I do like my abdomen, but I kind of have problems with that. Have to kind of be gentle and make sure, because the site will come off easier. And then I also have to focus on kind of what might rub against my stomach. I sit at a desk a lot at work, so I have to kind of watch where my site is in relation to the desk, or sometimes at dinner at a table and stuff like that. So just little things that, and I'm sure that you guys struggle with. I struggle with it. Will always kind of struggle with it. So anyway, just kind of sharing and giving you guys that update. I did get a little behind on my videos, so I'm trying to keep up with those and keep you guys informed. So I hope you have a good week. If you're following these little exercise videos, I hope you're enjoying them. I'm going to try to start making my videos a little bit more professional for you guys. I've been kind of limited with my 13-year-old. No, it's not 13 years. Back that up. 8 years old. Sorry. MacBook. As we know, technology has advanced a lot, and I'm hopefully going to get a new one by the end of the summer and start making better videos. Currently now, I only use the MacBook to upload them to YouTube, and I do most of my editing and stuff on my iPad. So it's a learning process for everybody, me included. So I hope you guys are enjoying these. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and then go ahead over to Facebook if you have it and like my Facebook page, Justin the Diabetic. I do post helpful tips there, and I try to share them in other diabetes groups. If it's Medtronic related, I try to share them in some of those, just to kind of keep everybody up to date. Hope you guys have an excellent week, and I will talk to you next time.